Hi everyone, it's the EnglishSimmer here, and welcome back to the Young'uns. So I think this part is gonna be a little bit different to what we are used to. I have just spent a good while going through the comments of the last part, and what are you doing? I want you to cook, actually. I don't want you to eat whatever that is. Why don't you actually serve some breakfast for yourself? You can serve some scrambled eggs. So I have put Mr. Baez, I'm not too sure how you pronounce his name. Baez. I'm gonna say I'm probably just gonna call him Baez, to be honest, Mr. Baez. But this is the teacher, and loads of you in the last part were saying that you really, really liked him. I did change him up a little bit. I changed some of his clothes, and I also made his hairstyle a little bit longer because he was looking really, really old. And you know, not all teachers nowadays are old. They don't all have like slicked back hair and things like that. So I've changed him up a little bit, and he is looking really, really cute. And I actually did download a mod that gave us the teacher's career, so I will put that in the description if you guys want to put that mod in your Sims 4. But basically it is a straight career track. There's just one career track, no branches, but it's pretty much taken from Sims 3 Ambitions but converted over to The Sims 4, which is really, really cool. You know, you gotta love the modding community for things of this nature. I'm gonna put that in our fridge too. So yeah, he is in the teaching career, like he was meant to be. If you guys go back, if you haven't seen the last part, there is a whole description to him. I can't really remember what it was, but basically he's Nathan's teacher, and him and Chloe are hopefully gonna meet in a library. I'm planning on doing this part, but I do also want to explore the career track a little bit. Probably won't see too much of it just yet because unfortunately with this being a mod, you can't cheat it. So I can't cheat his promotions. So he is pretty much, he's a playground monitor at the minute, but his work hours are the same as a school day. That might change, like, if he gets higher up, like, it might go, I think, actually, older students finish at 2 p.m. as well, maybe 3 p.m. So that might change as he gets higher up in his career. But yeah, I'm really excited to start exploring with him. So hopefully he's going to meet Chloe today after work. He's probably going to go to the library. There aren't any daily tasks to do with this career, but your ideal thing is focused. I'm going to actually have him, what can we have him do? I'm gonna have him practice his programming, actually. I don't know, I feel like he'd be a pretty good programmer. He does not have any skills. I actually just forgot to do that, so I probably will cheat in some skills for him, because I do like, in these story-based Let's Plays, I like to pretend that these Sims do have skills already, so I'll probably cheat his programming a little bit, maybe video gaming a little bit, and some cooking. The basics, really, make him a little bit handy. And yeah, I just kind of want to cheat a little bit just so it seems as if he's a real Sim and has had a previous life prior to meeting Chloe. So a little bit more about him. He wants to be friend of the world. So he needs to introduce himself to 10 Sims and have 3 friends. He is in the teaching career, as I had stated. Later on, as you progress throughout this career, I think you need charisma and logic. I think that's what I remember reading on like the description page, but obviously he is only in stage 1 at the minute, so he doesn't really need those just yet, but I'm fairly sure he will in the future. Cooking and programming are what he currently has. He has no relationships just yet. Obviously, I have pretty much just added him into my town. He is an adult, so he's a little bit older than Chloe. I am thinking of aging the girls up quite soon because, you know, Paxton and Marisol have become young adults now, so I do want the other generation to age up a little bit, but he is a goofball, which means he probably gets on really well with his students because he's kind of like a fun teacher. He is ambitious and he is a bro. Again, probably gets on with his students quite well. You know, he's like the cool teacher that you don't mind going to class with because he'll have a good chat with you, but he'll be a good teacher still. So he is gregarious because he wants to be friend of the world. Why don't you start chatting with someone? Oh wait, you should probably go to work. Okay, maybe this is glitchy. This does not seem to be working because he is not going to work. Well, this is fun, isn't it? There's literally no way of sending him to work, so this might be glitching out a little bit. I'm fairly sure I installed it right. There was 2 files to install, or 3 files, and I did both of them. And we managed to get him into the career, but he's just not going anywhere, which is really weird. I have script mods allowed. Why do mods never go to plan when I kind of want to show them off? I'm going to quickly see if I can find anything on this, and I will be back with you guys in a second. Alright guys, so scratch everything I said about this mod previously. I think this mod hasn't been updated in a while and it's pretty much just like not working. Like all the info is there, as you can see. As a playground monitor, you have an important job observing recess and saving pupils from sticky situations and all of that. So yeah, this mod is actually broken, which is kind of annoying because I was really looking forward to it. You know, I just read the comments now and it seems that this mod just hasn't been updated with patches, you know, which is fair enough because it probably takes a lot because this game is patched a lot. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to explore the teachers mod unless there is a completely different one. I am currently using the one made from Oh My Mod. But it's genuinely not working, which is kind of annoying, but you know, fair enough. I'm gonna have him socialize with someone. Just have him chat then. Oh yeah, because he doesn't really know anyone, so he can't really choose anyone to talk to. So he's just chatting away to apparently someone. I have no idea who. He's just making pen pals online, you know, making friends with the nons. I think we are probably gonna go to the library then. I don't really know if I want to spend all day there, so I might kind of do something else. Maybe, is there like a fishing spot? He lives really close to the beach actually, I think. Yeah, the beach is this way. Oh, what's this? Oh, is that just like the sun coming through? It looks like aliens are like invading. But yeah, I think I might have him actually like do some fishing or something, considering he has the day off now because his career isn't working. So dude's got a day off, but no one's really around. Maybe we could go to that like pub place and try and like introduce ourselves to people because you know he's pretty new in town, so we might do that. This is kind of annoying because no, I don't want to manage worlds. I want to travel because I was really hoping that was going to work and we could explore it in this part, and I thought it would be really cool, but unfortunately it's not. Maybe we'll go to a cafe actually. Go grab a coffee and try and meet some new people because he doesn't know many. Maybe some of the girls will show up, but I'm fairly sure they'll probably be working. Maybe they will be there. Maybe they'll be ditching work. It seems to be when I'm not watching them, the girls will show up everywhere. Like last time we played as Jared, they just showed up to the gym and they never show up to the gym. Oh, Poppy's here, which is kind of cool. He's gonna go, you don't need to order any food. Maybe order a drink. Order a drink for here, and we're gonna get Americano. Why is she stood there? Oh, I don't know, but she's going behind the thing now. Yeah, Poppy's here, which is cool, but no Chloe. Dwayne, Kinley. Oh, should we say hey to Poppy? Let's give her a friendly intro. You know, she's reading a book currently, but there's Nina. Nina's having a jog. And Leighton's here. I love how we know the whole town. I'm just like, oh, look, there's that person. There's that person. Let's give her a friendly intro. Introduce ourselves to Chloe's mum. I keep thinking this is Chloe. And I know it's a guy, but I keep thinking it's her. Oh, man. Funny times. Chloe, you look like a guy. It's specifically this guy right here. That's who you look like. Who's this? Gabriel. Oh, you just picked up. You're drinking poppies as well? He's like, both of these are mine. I am going to drink both of them. None for Poppy. What are you doing? You just sat on the floor. There's a seat here. Why don't you sit on that? Sorry, Poppy. We're just like completely downing your drink as well. Oh my goodness. This is so funny. Oh man. Don't flirt with us. That would be so awkward because Leighton is currently here. But I think she's talking to him as well, actually. Chloe isn't here, which is annoying. Kind of wanted her to be. But she is probably working right now. Jason's here. We've got the whole fam. Whole fam is happening right now. What's upstairs in this place? There's stairs. Oh, it's the, what's this? What's this little room? Is it just like an office? Yeah, it's like the little office of the cafeteria. I feel like this guy is probably a fellow teacher. You know, he's got the day off work too. How about we go give him a friendly intro? Because he's either in the business career or he's like a teacher. He looks like a teacher. It's like lunchtime, so we'll just pretend that he's a fellow teacher. But we'll... what should we do? We'll ask him about his day and let's actually ask about his career. I'm not going to pay attention to it because I'm going to pretend that he's a teacher with us. But we'll ask him just to see what it actually is. We're going to tell him a funny story and get to know him a little bit. He is a musician. No, you aren't. You're a teacher. Stop lying to me. Stop fibbing. We have so many drinks around us currently. None of them are ours, but we're drinking them all. Like, we completely downed poppies before, which isn't that nice. Let's tell a joke about politicians and have a gossip with him. He acquired the comedy skill, which is pretty cool. That's just from telling funny stories. He's an art lover. Okay, so you're like an art teacher. Or a music teacher, I guess, if you are actually in that career. What else should we do? There's a fair bunch of Sims here, you know. We're getting to know them all. But, not the Sims that I want. I don't actually know when Chloe finishes work. I have no clue, actually, when she finishes work. So we should probably head to the library. I'm thinking at, like, 5-ish? That's probably when she gets off. I should probably know what time my own sim finishes work, because, you know, I've been playing that family for a while, so it's kind of bad that I don't. But we're going to go visit the park, too. We're going to bring along this Gabriel guy. We're going to go visit the park with Gabriel and play some chess, I guess. Get up our logic skill a little bit, even though the teacher career won't work too well. It's really annoying that that's not working. I was so excited to test it out. I was like, oh my goodness, I love the teaching career in Sims 3. You know, it felt like you're giving back to the community and stuff. And it would have been really cool to get to know like students and stuff, but unfortunately we can't. Oh, Minx is here. Oh, here we go. There's a team. Let's go join his game because we're practically a teacher, you know. I'm gonna pretend that we are anyway, but we're gonna go play a game against one of the teens. So yeah, massive thank you again to the creator of this sim. I hope you don't mind that I changed him up a little bit. I honestly didn't too much because he was pretty gorgeous already. I just kind of gave him custom eyes, I gave him a custom skin just because I prefer them, and I changed his hair a little bit and changed his clothes. So I changed a little bit of his facial structure, like I kind of made his jaw a little bit narrower and his face a little bit longer. But apart from that, you made a pretty sexy sim. So I was like, I'm gonna practically keep him the same. We should not be friends with Minx. Stop talking to him. This guy just cheated. Totally just cheated. We're gonna tell an unbelievable story. Minx is totally watching our game right now. Right, it's like 2 p.m, so we should probably head off to the library soon. But I'm gonna finish this game first. I wonder who's gonna win. I reckon the kid, because he keeps cheating. You see? He just did it again. He keeps distracting us, and then he's like, look over there. Hey, Hey, Jackson, we'd love to have you join the Upper Crusts. What do you think? Is that like the foodie one? I have never joined the foodie one, so I kind of want to. Welcome to the Upper Crust. I'm happy that you decided to join our club. We're having a gathering and would love you to introduce yourself. We're meeting at the lighthouse. You're invited for a night in with us. You know what? We're gonna go. I think this is the foodie club, and I feel as if that could be something he's kind of into, you know, as like a side hobby. Like, he's a really big foodie, he likes to eat, and he likes to cook. So, hopefully he can make some pretty romantic meals for Chloe when they finally get together. But yeah, I think this is we really need to use your bathroom though. This is actually Clara's house, so we're kind of just hanging out at her house at the minute, but it's kind of cool that we're at the in the Upper Crust, because I haven't explored this side of Get Together. So what are their things? Drink bar drinks, eat, cook, and mix bar drinks. Okay, that's kind of cool. Isn't it though that like when you try and cook in someone's house, they just kick you out? So this probably isn't gonna work too well, because she'll probably just end up trying to kick us out when we're trying to like make things. I don't know though, maybe not. Do you guys currently have anything in? Okay, we're gonna cook. What are we gonna cook? We're gonna go for some mac and cheese, and we're gonna go for a party size. Let's see if she tells us off. Let's see if she goes, this is inappropriate, because they usually do. She made some fish tacos. Everyone's cooking. Her daughter just completely left this, but everyone else is kind of just cooking and stuff. Is she coming to yell at us? Probably. This is inappropriate. You should not be doing that. See? Like, what? How? How is it written into the game that you have to cook things, but you get told off when you try and cook things? I don't understand. Like, the game is so conflicting in that sense. Why isn't this guy getting told off? Why is Hugo not getting told off? But he's gonna grab a serving. Yeah, just grab a serving of those fish tacos. We may as well make the most of the food that we have. We're gonna eat these, and then we're gonna head to the library, actually. Hopefully Chloe will just appear. That's what I'm hoping for. If not, we might pretend that we have to, like, have a house visit with Nathan, which is really weird, because teachers should never visit houses, because that's just... yeah, that shouldn't happen. Maybe sometimes it does, though, I guess. I don't know. I've never known that to happen, but maybe it does somewhere in the world. I guess if your child is, like, really naughty or something, then your teacher is probably going to be like, you know what? I'm going to have to speak to your parents, and if your parents can't come into school, I'm going to go to your parents, which would be so terrifying. Imagine if you were that kid. I'd be pooing myself. But yeah, maybe we'll... just pretend that we have to go see Nathan about something, but really we don't. Really, we just want to meet his mother. He's like Ted from How I Met Your Mother. Seriously, as soon as those words came out of my head, I was like, you are practically Ted. But did he ever... I don't know. I haven't watched the whole of How I Met Your Mother. I've watched a fair few episodes, but I've never watched it all the way through. Did he ever date, like, one of his students? I guess, like, his students... yeah, that point in time would be quite old, so he probably never dated one of their parents, because he was like a college professor, whereas this guy's only like, he's only a school teacher. Well, he's actually just a playground monitor at the minute. But we finished our food, so we're actually going to travel. We probably should have ended that gathering, but we are going to head to the Quad Manor Library. There actually isn't one in Newcrest, which I might add, but currently there isn't a library there, and I actually really like this library. I really like the library in Windenburg. I really like Windenburg as a town. I think it's really different from like the other towns that we currently have in The Sims 4, so I really like it, and I like how dark all the furniture is and stuff. But yeah, I have no idea if Chloe's gonna be here. Jason's here. This kid! Oh, this is a different one. This is Carlos. Why do all the boys with ginger hair look like Chloe? Oh man, she's not here. I thought she would be, considering she's like a bookworm. Damn it, Chloe. We were meant to find you, but now we can't. We're gonna go toss a coin. Maybe it'll make us feel a little bit more confident, you know. Get our confidence up before we go round to one of our students' houses. I guess like she could have invited him over though. She could have been like, "Oh, I've seen that teacher. Here she is. Chloe's actually here. We're gonna call her over. Go on, do it." He's like, "Hey, you're Nathan's mum." No, he's not actually gonna call her over. Go give her a friendly intro. Stop walking, Chloe. Where are you going? Okay, she stopped. She's looking fancy. Why is she dressed so fancy right now? She's got like heels on and everything. I think she is actually going... Dude. You like stuck in a wall? Okay. What are you doing? Funny introduction. Oh, Haley's here too. What are you two doing? Why are they both looking so fancy? They're out in their formal wear. Oh man, this is funny. Why? Why are they both looking so fancy? Okay, there we go. We introduced ourselves. We're gonna ask her to hang out. Don't go. Chloe, stay here. I want you to hang out with me. You gonna hang out?
No.
We're gonna do it? We're gonna hang out? Yeah? You up for it? Okay, I can hang out. No, she's leaving. She's leaving. Oh no, maybe not. She just waved. We're gonna give her a heartfelt compliment, and we're gonna ask her about her career, you know, get to know her a little bit, brighten her day a little.
Oh.
I don't know. We're pretending that he has no idea about her, apart from the fact that she is Nathan's mum. You know, him and Nathan are pretty close. Nathan really likes him as a teacher. Nathan's alright in school. He's not the best, but he's alright. She is a writer at Walrus Books, so a girl after his own heart, to be honest. Let's get to know her a little bit more and tell an engaging story. I'm sure she'd like that. She is a perfectionist. We obviously already know all of this because she's our sim and we've been playing as her for however many parts, but she's romantic. We're also going to ask her about her day. Yeah, I can see these two, you know. I can definitely see these two. She's like, Her hair makes her head look massive. Like, genuinely makes it look huge. What else should we do? We've already, like, asked her about the day. We're gonna discuss our interests. I feel as if they have a lot of interests in common, you know? He probably reads a lot because he's a teacher. Maybe he's even, like... I can imagine him being, like, an English teacher or something like that. So, who knows? She's, cheerful. Where's she off? Where are you going? What are you doing? Do you want to play a game of chess? Let's play a game of chess together. Let's do that. See? These two are, like, perfect for each other. But yeah, a lot of you guys were suggesting these two. Like, so many of you in the comments were like, I really like the teacher. Can you please add him in and introduce him to Chloe and stuff? And what are the chances that she was just walking past the library as we were here? You know, I think in The Sims that is just a suggestion that it's meant to be, really, isn't it? I don't know who's gonna win this chess game though. I don't think Chloe really plays chess though. Like, Haley is the one with the logic skill in our family because she needs it for her career. We're gonna tell a dramatic story and also joke about politicians. But yeah, They've already got a pretty high relationship. Well, not high, but neither friend nor foe, just an average relationship. But it's gone up pretty quick. Like, we've only been talking for a little bit, and it's already up quite a lot. We should probably go home, considering we're a teacher, which technically we aren't because it's not working. There we go, she's our friend. Yay. Okay, that's good. Right, what else should we do? We should hug her goodbye. We're not going to ask her to move in. That's a little too soon, dude. Right, let's hug her. Let's give her a goodbye hug, and then I reckon I'm probably going to end this part here, guys. But here we go. He's going to hug her goodbye. Oh, little cuties. Look how... he looks so happy right now. He's like, I am so in there. But there we go, guys. I am going to end this part here. I'm sorry that that mod didn't work. I was kind of hoping that it really would, because I wanted to explore it a lot. I will try and search for another one, but from what I could see on Google, there wasn't another. But that was just a quick look, so I will double check on that front. But thank you guys so much for watching this part. Thank you for all of your comments on the last part. I love it when you guys get involved of who you want to see in the Let's Play and things like that. Loads of you love this guy. Like, he is adorable, and Jackson just seems really, really nice, and a pretty good match for Chloe, but who knows, she might still date around a little bit. But these two are friends now, which is really nice. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a big thumbs up. Leave all of your comments and suggestions down below. I love hearing from you guys, and I will speak to you all in the next part. Bye!